Hi people, so Trench just came out today, October 5th. I stayed up until like 12 a.m. to listen to it, and then I stayed up until like 6 a.m. listening to it because I just couldn't sleep. And yeah, I wanted to do I couldn't do a reaction because I was just I just couldn't do that, but I wanted to do a review of it and like talk about like my favorite tracks and what I like about them and stuff like that. And yeah, I am a 21 Pilots fan, so like it will be biased and stuff like that, but you know, I'm still gonna tell my honest opinions about stuff. And yeah, so let's just go. It's kind of weird when you like have to go through the tracks that you've already listened to a lot, because just like, I don't know, it's a whole different experience because you've like known them for longer. So like the first track is Jumpsuit, and obviously it came out straight away, listened to it, and I was like, this is amazing. I love the bass in Jumpsuit. I just love the whole sound. I feel like it's just a little bit more heavier, and it's just beautiful. Like it hits right there. Like I just love it. It's the start of the Dima story, and it just, you know, takes you there, and the song just sounds amazing and beautiful. My favorite part of it is the bridge when it just slows down, because it's amazing, and Tyler sounds amazing singing it. And yeah, it's really good. I love Jumpsuit. It's not my favorite, but I really love it, to be honest. Like there's a high bar with all the songs hit on Trench. So even like whichever one's my least favorite, is still like a really good song that I really like. That makes sense. And I just love the screaming in it. I love the screaming in it when it gets to like near the end of the song. Ooh. Next is Levitate, and Jumpsuit transitions into Levitate in the album, and we had that like when they like released all like Jumpsuit, Levitate, and Nico and Liners in like a little EP kind of thing, and that was beautiful when I first heard the transition. The transition is so smooth. Levitate, fucking love it. Levitate got like leaked early on, I think it was it, fuck, what's that thing called? I can't remember what it's called. I'm pretty sure Jay-Z's thing, I can't remember, Jay-Z's, you know what I'm talking about, Jay-Z's streaming site. I can't remember the name of it right now, but like it got leaked early, and then it was all over Twitter, and then I heard it and I was like, oh shit. Like I remember hearing it leaked, and I was like, oh my god, because I just love it. Like the whole thing's rap, and it's amazing. Like I don't think a lot of people like it, but I love it so much. Just the whole song being a rap, like this is like the first for like 21 Pilots having a whole song being a rap, so I just really like it. What the fuck is happening on TV right now? Yeah, I just love it. When I was at Complete Division and this was being played live, oh my god, literally losing my shit. Everyone was jumping around, up and down. It was just amazing. I was literally screaming every word, even though like you can't even breathe, and it's just amazing. Like I don't even understand how you can even rap this whole thing in. There's barely any time to take a breath in this whole song. It's amazing, and I love that they done a whole like rap song. Drumming's amazing, beats amazing, everything's amazing about this song. This song is just, love it so much. Next is Morph. Totally, I'm listening to Morph literally because like obviously I don't know, everyone was like, oh, listen to the whole album, listen to every song, blah blah blah. I was just like, I'll listen to every song, but I got impatient like once I got to like the end of Jumpsuit, once I got so I was like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna skip to Morph, to be honest. Like it's a thing, and it's just like, I don't know, the song, that whole album was really was leaked on the 2nd of October, and it came out on the 5th, which is like, and like I don't know, I was gonna listen to the leak. I heard like snippets of leaks, but I never listened to like a full song of the leaks because I like downloaded it. I found the link and then I downloaded it. I downloaded Pet Cheetah, and then I listened to 30 seconds of it, and then I felt really guilty, and I was like, you know what, I can wait. I can wait and just listen to it when it gets released on Spotify and Apple Music. So and I just waited to like hear it, but I never like knew any of the songs before, except for obviously the ones that came out before. But like I heard snippets of some Smithereens, Legend, and yeah, that's about it. I think maybe Morph as well. Morph.
stop thinking about if and when I die for it. Now I see that if and when are truly different cries for it.
Like, all the music on this album is just so good. Like, every beat is just amazing. And 21 Pilots always have like a kind of thing, like in songs where you think it's just gonna drop or so, like it's gonna stop or it's gonna go back to like before, it always does something else. So you're just like it, and then it doesn't do what you think it's gonna do, and you're just like but it's still good. But like when you first listen to it, like I even remember first listening to Morph and thinking it's gonna go like drop, and then it didn't drop, and I was like the chorus is amazing. The lyrics are so good. But what I love about like all the songs on this album and this song and all the other songs on this album is that like you can like interpret it in two different ways, and you can take the way that it would be in the Dima story, and then you can also take the way that it would be like in your life, because obviously the whole Dima story is about, you know, our lives. But it's just like amazing. And then like all the weird lyrics that no one will understand, if you know like the whole Dima story, then you'll understand it. So like it's really nice. Almost the sun knows. 1s and zeros. And then obviously they done another Josh Dun on this, so I'm thinking they're gonna do that for the next album as well, and that's just amazing. Oh my god, I haven't even processed everything yet, so like I'm sorry for this video, but I just wanted to put it out, like get it out like right as the album came out. It was out for everyone already, so I was just like but like I'll talk about them in detail later on. But it's just like I'm trying to breathe. Anyway, okay, next is My Blood. My Blood's so good. So like when it first came out, I remember like this one got leaked as well, yeah. And I listened to the leaked version of thing, and it like I listened to it leaked, and then they released it right after, like a few hours after. And then basically like I remember watching there's this guy that thing called a guy called Cliff, Pop Song Professor. He has a YouTube channel, and then he explained it like when it was leaked before it came out like officially, like just a few hours before in it. And my throat hurts so much. And basically he was talking about like it could be about family, it could be about Jenna, it could be about blah 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 blah. And I thought it was about family. And then when it came out officially, everyone was like, it's about the clique, it's about clique. Oh my god. And then that same guy Cliff like wrote a tweet saying, I'm 100% sure that this My Blood's about, you know, Tyler and his brother and stuff like that. And then they liked the tweet, and then everyone was like, oh shit, everyone was like, oh shit, all of the clique who thought that My Blood was about them were wrong. And they're like, oh, but like it's still a beautiful song. It's still like a thing. Like I think people will like kind of forget that just because someone wrote a personal song to one person doesn't mean that you can't attach your own meaning to it, or you can't use it for yourself. Like that's not the whole point of songs, is to share with other people and for people to make their own connections to it, and you know, put in their own situations to the song. It's not for like, even if an artist says that this song is about this specific thing, that doesn't mean that you can't make your own situation attached to it. Because I feel like when that happened, a lot of people were like hurt. They were like, oh, they like this tweet just to show us like stop saying that this song's about us and stuff like that. And I was like, just chill for a second. It's a beautiful song and I love it. When I first heard it, it was just so dancey. Like I feel like it kind of reminded me of After Laughter kind of vibes, and I was like, oh, so good, so fucking good. And then it starts off slow. And then the video just came out today, and I watched it earlier, and I was like, shit. The video is full on Forest Fake, first and first, and it's an amazing video, and it's a different type of video than they've ever done, ever at all, because like they haven't really done music videos where like they're not their belly in it and stuff like that. Like Josh was in it for like 2 seconds, my baby, 2 or 3 seconds, and then Tyler was in it for like 4 or 5 seconds, just playing bass and singing. And like it was nice to see like actors and stuff like that in the music video, and like see like Josh and Ty like project what they wanted for the music video like on to like actors and them to just direct it, and it was really nice. I love the little rap bit in this song. Like it's so good, it's so good. I love it. Like one of my favorite raps on the album. Is so good. My Blood's a beautiful song and I love it, and I love the vibes of it, and I think it's groovy. I think it's really groovy as fuck. And you can dance to it, and that's what's amazing. And Tyler dancing to My Blood is the most amazing thing on earth. And yeah, next one on the track list is Chlorine. And basically so like I was listening to Chlorine yesterday, I mean not yesterday, earlier today, basically at 12 a.m. and I was listening to it, and then I was like, I can't remember why, but like I typed it into Google and stuff like that, and then I saw the Genius lyrics of it before like I even got into like 30 seconds of it, and I was like, fuck, because they fucking spoiled it for me, because I'm just listening, not like thinking it yet, and then Genius is like, this is about suicide, and I'm like, why are you even gonna tell me before I even get to fucking hear it myself? Like I was like, y'all spoiled the whole song for me. I don't even know why I was Googling thing. I don't know what I was trying to Google. Maybe I was trying to Google like I think maybe I was trying to Google a lyric, but like not the lyric meaning, just to like what do you mean, copy it and think. Or maybe like I can't spell, so maybe I was Googling Chlorine to see how to spell it, so I could be like listening to Chlorine on here, listening to Chlorine on Twitter. And then they just spoiled it for me, and I was like, oh, fuck's sake, because the beat is so happy, and then the lyrics are like so down. I was like, okay, is this Trench's Ride? I can't even breathe to it. And then I was actually listening to it, and then by the end of Chlorine I was just crying, and then I needed to go toilet, but I was like in the middle of like listening to it. I needed to go toilet, and I went toilet, and I just went toilet and just started bawling in the toilet. Like I was actually bawling. Oh my god, like I was full just gone just after listening to Chlorine, and I was like, whew. Like my mind was empty. All I was doing was crying. Like my mind had literally no longer anything in it. Like ooh, I was dead. Like I transcended. Like I literally just it just it sounds so good, and then the lyrics are so amazing, and then it hits you right there, and it's too relatable, and you're just like you don't want the time to be going through that, and then you're just like you know what I mean? Like I can't even say it. The chorus is just so catchy, and you just can't not get it stuck in your head. Next is Smithereens. Oh, I love Smithereens. Smithereens is my favorite song of Trench currently. I think still. Well, I might be taken over by Chlorine, but like they're like really close. Like it's such a cute fucking song. Like I listen to it and I think about my imaginary like bae. Like I'm just like, I say bae just to be gender neutral, but like I just think about my imaginary like partner if I had someone that I was listening to it like right there, like lying in bed and like imagining someone's face, but no one's there, it's just me alone in the dark room. But it's still a beautiful song, and I just love it. Like I don't trust anyone who would have like Smithereens like lower than like 5 in their fucking like ranking list. Like no, it's so good. When I had the snippet leak of it on like the 1st or 2nd of October, it sounded like Tyler was moaning in it. But maybe it was just the quality that someone recorded. But then when I listened to like the actual like the actual version on like Spotify, I'm like, it doesn't sound like that anymore. I'm like, oh, I missed that. Like I feel like it doesn't sound like it anymore, and I'm like dead. Unless like I don't pay attention and it only lasts like 3 seconds, because that snippet was like 7 seconds long. But maybe I just can't find it.
Step to a dude much bigger than me. For you, I know I would get messed up with 153. For you, I would get beat to smithereens.
Yeah, it's so good. I think it's just a cute, amazing song, and it's just I just can't not love it. I just can't not love it. Like I didn't think I would like it, like love it like this, but I just love it so much. Oh, okay. Next is Neon Gravestones. Like, it's such a heavy song. Like, bruv, I literally just like that comes on shuffle. I'm just like, nope. Nah, not in like. I want to breathe for a second. And when I listened to it, I was like, oh shit, we angry. I was like, we angry as fuck. Here it's all about the lyrical content. It's not even like one of those songs that sounds like particularly like the nicest. I wouldn't say it sounds the nicest on the album, but it's just all about the lyrical content. And it's just like you're dying. Like, I don't know, there's so many there's quite a few ways to interpret it, I guess. The line that gives like a clear thing of what this could, like, if it's talking about this one specific situation, but I'm pretty sure like it's talking about different ones, is they say, how could he go if he got everything? I'll mourn for a kid but I won't cry for a king. And then I was thinking about it, and like I saw tweets and stuff on my timeline, and I was like, because I think recently like a lot of famous people, a lot of rich people, or I don't know what we want to call them, celebrities, have like taken their own lives, and it's kind of like people think like, I don't know, I guess I was starting to not think it anymore, but people still think and thought like that, well, that person's famous, that person's rich, that person had everything they could have had, yet they still took their life, blah blah blah. We know that depression doesn't like care about whether things are going good in your life or whether you're getting to where you want to be and stuff like that. Verse 3, oh my god, it's like just like he's talking at us, he's spitting at us, he's telling us the things that we don't want to hear, we don't want to talk about. Like, I don't know, like it's always like a weird thing for me. Like, I guess like I kind of like, I don't know, it's weird to me. Like, I hate talking about it. I hate talking about it. Even as a depressed person, like as a person who's attempted suicide so many times, I hate thinking about it and talking about it and discussing it. And it's just weird. Like, I'm just like, is it me, or is it just how like I've been thought to like, I guess it's not thing, because I can pull back from situations that like people haven't wanted to talk about it, and it makes people uncomfortable, and then you internalize those shit and you're just like, it's not an uncomfortable thing to talk about, but you're just projecting what everyone else has told you, like, this is uncomfortable to talk about, let's not talk about it. And then when someone like fucking kills themselves, you're like, oh, that was sad, they should have talked to someone. Like, it's just crazy, man. And this song is just amazing. I'm gonna listen to it more. I haven't listened to it that much because I feel like it's just such a, like, it's a heavy song, so it's just like not something that you just wanna, you know, listen to every second, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? But I still love it. It's just one of those things, like, I can never listen to heavy songs every second, like heavy like this. Even this one's like the heaviest, or like the most serious, and then Leave the City is like the most emotional. Like, that's just me cry, straight out cry. Neon Gravestones, amazing. Verse 3, the last verse, best verse. Oh my god. Okay, the next song is The Hype. It's just like, you got that fucking deep ass song, and then next thing you get The Hype right after. I was like, you really had to put Neon Gravestones here. I was like, okay, you really had to put it here in the track list. Yeah, The Hype's been playing through my head all, like, for the last few hours, and I've just been imagining, like, I always imagine like music video scenarios, and it's just such a good song. It's such a good song, another upbeat one. The lyrics are just, the lyrics just are like, they create an instant story in your mind. Like, I feel like it's just a story that anyone can come up listening to the song. Like, you just listen to the song like 3 times and you can come up with a kind of like scenario, music video, movie kind of thing. And I love that type of song that just brings me somewhere else. I have no idea what my fucking thing cut out. But anyway, I was saying, I like, when I listen to The Hype, I can imagine a scenario in my head. I can imagine like a music video, and it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel like young and like, I don't know, kind of like not having many cares, and just like just going through stupid shit and stuff like that. Beat, you can dance to it. It feels like summery. Like, I don't know why. Nico and the Niners, love the song when it came out. I already talked about it when it came up, to be honest, but I like this song. I love it because when they just came out and like this came out, like he straight up was like Easter's Up, and I was like, he straight up like went in with Easter's Up, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think he would like fucking talk about the demon stuff like that. And then I was like, oh shit, I didn't think it would be fucking on the second song of, well, not in this order, but like the second song released on this record. Like, oh my days, like, oh my god. And it's just like a kind of thing that not everyone's gonna understand, which makes it even like nicer, as I said, like, because like not everyone's, people that are on Click aren't gonna know anything about the Dima story, so it's amazing. And I just love the sound of it. Like, I love the fucking ukulele. I don't know if it's ukulele or guitar, but I feel like it's because it has like, I feel like it's ukulele because it has like the kind of like Hawaiian vibes, and just like it feels, you know, feels like it has taste. Yeah. Okay, next is Cut My Lip. Cut My Lip, when I first heard it, I was like, I did not like it. I just was like, it grew on me, like it grew on me as I listened to it more. And I love Tyler's vocals in this. Like, I love his vocals in it. They just sound so soft, and like just everything's behind the music and stuff like that, and it's just like swaying with it. Like, oh my god, not like, it's so good. Next is Bandito. Oh my god. When it came to this song, I didn't expect it to sound like this. I thought it would be upbeat for some reason, like just like seeing the title. And it's like really slow and like, you know, really calm. I'm trying to get Bandito to grow on me. But I like, it sounds nice, and I like that it's smooth and stuff like that, but it's just not, it's not gelling with me as much as the other songs, you know. Cut My Lip and Bandito are not gelling with me as much as every other song on this album. But, you know, it's only been like fucking, like, I started listening to it at 12 yesterday, and it's fucking, I can't, for one second I forgot to read time, and it's fucking 9 PM on that day later on, so I might need to listen to it a bit more to form opinions. But yeah, I like the lyrics. I think the lyrics are good. The song in general is not gelling with me as much as well, unfortunately, but we'll see how time fares. Next is Pet Cheetah. Oh my god, Pet Cheetah is so good. Bruv, I couldn't stop thinking about the Pet Cheetah fucking fake leak. Okay. It keeps playing in my head. But like, literally, like, oh my god. I wanted to slap so much, and it did. And literally, when it gets to a breakdown, like, you can't not dance. Like, it just, you just fucking get stuck in it, man. I've raised them and bathed them and named them Jason Statham. I've trained them to make me beats. My pet cheetahs with the story within his feet. I'll let keep going. I'm showing my faces in different places. I'm going to doing. I'll stay in my room. My house is the one where oh my god. I was full out. Oh my god. I was dancing so hard at fucking like 1 AM yesterday. Like, oh my god. Like, so good. It's so good, so good. Okay. I love the whole fucking rap breakdown there. Like, it's just amazing. Pet Cheetah slaps. That's all I can even say. Like, Legend, a really amazing song about Tyler's grandpa. And like everyone, I feel like a lot of people have been like, this is a sad song and stuff like that, but I see it more like as Tyler's writing like a celebration of his grandpa, because he keeps saying you're one of those classic ones, and classic's always good. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, classic is just usually always like a great thing. So it sounds like to me like he's celebrating his grandpa, so that's why I don't feel as sad when I'm listening to it. And I love the sound of it. It sounds so good. The Tyler's vocals in the chorus, oh, so good. And it's just so good. Oh, so good, so good. And then last on the album, this video is so fucking long. Leave the City. This one made me cry so much, because like it just makes me like think about leaving and like not having people to turn back on. Like this song, Leave the City, Good Times by Old Time Law, songs that always about leaving, you know, your hometown and shit, made me so thing. Even though I don't know, I don't love the place that I grew up in and I live now and stuff like that, but it's still like sad when you think about leaving it, because it's just like anyway, there's a personal thing there with like leaving cities and me that you wouldn't want me to explain, but it makes me very emotional. So like extra emotional just about when a song just talks about leaving a place, you know, a town, a city, blah blah, I just get extra emotional just because of that. So like I was just listening to it, tears streaming, getting heavier and heavier and heavier, and just a beautiful song. Oh, it sounds so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. When it just gets to the last chorus, it's just like, they know that it's almost, and you're just like, oh. Like I can't even think about it right now. Leave the City is amazing. Oh, it's so good. This album is just like literally amazing. So good, man. They just make so much progress, and I just, I love this album so much. Like, ooh, it's so good, so good. Like, it's obviously a 10 out of 10 for me. Obviously, that's just a biased choice. I don't even just. And like, I saw people on Twitter. I just wanted to take a detour for a second, but I saw people on Twitter, like one person in particular. They've deleted it now because they learned a lesson. Basically, the tweets deleted it. They like said, pray for the wicked and mania, wish they could be fucking Trench, blah, blah, la 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 la. And I didn't even read it. I was like, really? Are you really that dumb to compare 3 different bands together on the album? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. In my head, I don't know how anyone could think that. You can only compare a band's work to their previous work. You can't compare 3 completely different bands and say da 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 da. They wish were. They don't care. They love each other's success. They literally all went on tour together. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Just because a lot of people who like 21 Pilots also like Panic and Fall Out Boy and MTR, doesn't mean that you need to compare their music, because they're all different. It just happens that sometimes slight things overlap that you wouldn't even detect at all, and just their fans just like thing. Like 90% of it is just their fans like those other bands as well, and everything you say is just your own personal, what you personally like. There's no way to really determine which is better and blah blah blah, unless like there's actually a thing, but there's no actual way to determine which is better on the scale of blah blah blah. It's all circumstantial. It's all your opinion and what you personally like. So anyway, like, this album's really good. Like, my favorite album's always been Vessel, and people are like, you know, this is better than Vessel. I don't know if I formed my opinion on whether I think Trench is better than Vessel yet. I think it's gonna take a bit longer because, you know, like Vessel kind of like, you know, helped me a lot. So I don't know if I could just be like, this album's better than Vessel. I don't know, but I just need to like have it a little bit longer to like make that decision. But I definitely like Trench more than Blurryface. That's no shade, but it's just 1,000 times better than Blurryface. Like, Blurryface is still a good album, but Trench is much better. And yeah, like on my scale, I'd say, well, it's Vessel, Trench, Self-Titled, yeah. Because Self-Titled is a fucking depressing thing, but I love listening to it, but I can't listen to it that much because, whoo, I'll be dead. So it's Vessel, Trench, Self-Titled, then it's Blurryface, then it's Regional at Best. I love Regional at Best, but the tracks that are on the Vessel, you know, the microwaved ones, I'm dead. The ones with like some auto-tune that's not there, yeah, that's what makes it. But yeah, but the other ones that like Amphima, Clear, Be Concerned, I love them, like I really do. But yeah, Trench is getting there. We'll see if it overtakes Vessel as my favorite album later on, as you know, it grows with me and stuff like that. But it was an amazing album. Can't wait to go to my second 21 Pilots show in March. I went to a complete version, and then gonna go to a show on the 8th of March and the signing. Like I literally bought the CD just so I can get the signing thing. I don't have a CD player. Second CD I have, and I don't have a CD player. But obviously I just streamed it on Spotify. It looks really good. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to a fucking signing and see Tyler and Josh in person. And yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. Please stay alive and stuff. I promise you. Bye, people.
And I just wanna know when it happened. When I lost my mind, and will I ever truly feel happy? I wanna know